It is amazing how quickly the weather has changed. It feels like it went from fall to winter in just a matter of days. I'm Kathleen Pate, and this is my Alabama farm life, and I'm going to spend the next couple of days out here with my greenhouse. It's dirty, so I need to clean it out, and it also needs some repairs. I need it to be better insulated so that I can overwinter some of my plants and maybe even grow some tomatoes and some salad greens. I'm going to start my cleanup by pulling out all my 5-gallon buckets, and then I'm going to start working on all the small little containers that still have dirt in them. I misjudged this beautiful butterfly. I thought she was too weak to fly off, but I was very wrong. I'll leave the door open and hopefully she'll find her way out. I ended up with almost 10 gallons of old soil, and I will be repurposing them. And then I had to concentrate on what to do with these failed old moldy sunflower seeds. I noticed that these sunflower seeds were actually pretty dry, so I decided to go ahead and harvest them. I'm not going to add them to my regular seeds, and I can't feed them to my animals, but I do have a field in the back, and I think that maybe next spring I will throw them out and see how they grow. I am really surprised at how many seeds I was able to get off of all those old sunflower heads. I'm hoping that I get some plants to grow this spring. It'll be great. And I'm going to go ahead and throw those old seed heads onto my compost pile along with all that old paper. And then I'm also going to take my 10 gallons of old soil and go ahead and add it to my compost pile too. This is my new compost pile that I've created next to my greenhouse. I am hoping to create a system where I can use the heat from the compost pile to heat my greenhouse this winter. My weed cloth did a pretty good job of keeping most of the big weeds out of the greenhouse, but it didn't keep it all out. So I'm just going to use my weed eater and trim that all back. It's also very disorganized in here. I have a lot of pots that I'm going to keep. But then I'm going to take a few that are just falling apart and go ahead and throw those away. With the greenhouse tidier and more organized, I can go ahead and start bringing my plants in. It's so funny how the weather works. Now I've got my plants inside the greenhouse, but we've got a storm coming, and of course rainwater is the best thing for plants, so I'm going to go ahead and put them back outside. behind the rain is a cold front, and we're looking at temperatures into the 30s. So I need to get out here into the greenhouse and try to insulate it better. I'm going to pull out my Gorilla Tape and I'm going to try to fill in all the holes. And the first thing I'm going to do is work on this door. I had a problem with the greenhouse cover. It was sewn in properly and the door would not shut. I used this 2-inch Velcro and some heavy black plastic to make sure that the greenhouse was secure. It worked really well throughout the winter, but the summer heat has it falling apart. The door is now secure, but I need to concentrate on the windows. This is something that I didn't do last year, and they tend to have these little gaping holes that seem to let the cold air come in. I'm really glad that I took the time to insulate the greenhouse. Last night it went down to 32 for about an hour, and tonight it's supposed to go down to 30. I am really impressed on how well this little greenhouse maintained its heat last night. I kind of wish that I had reinforced it last year, and I might have done a lot better. This little heater is doing a great job keeping my greenhouse warm, but you know, things never work out the way that they're supposed to. As I was trying to put things away this evening and set everything up for cool temperatures, the zipper broke. I had to find a quick temporary fix, so I grabbed this piece of plastic and used my Gorilla Tape to secure it to the opening of the door. So that was last night. So this morning, when I went out to check, I was very pleased to see that the greenhouse and my little heater was able to maintain the temperatures. I still have Velcro from my last temporary fix, so I'm probably going to use it to go ahead and fix where the zipper broke so that I can keep this door closed. So far, everything looks happy and healthy, except for my turmeric and my ginger, but the verdict's still out on that one. My goal this year with my greenhouse is to be able to not supply supplemental heating to it. So I still want to put another layer of plastic inside, but that's going to be for another video. I want to go ahead and remind everybody that I still have a lot of stickers and I would love to send you one. So send me an email, contact me on Instagram, or send me a message through Facebook with your name and your address, and I will be more than happy to send you one. It is my pleasure to show you how much I really appreciate you guys for supporting my channel. But you guys have a great day.